Long ago in the town of Hamelin, something terrible happened. It started with one rat, then 10, then hundreds. Soon rats were everywhere, in the streets, in the houses, in the beds. They ate the food, they chewed through the walls, they drove the people mad. The townspeople begged the mayor for help. Do something, we can't live like this. The mayor tried everything. Traps, poison, cats, nothing worked. The rats just kept coming, more and more every day. Children couldn't play outside, merchants couldn't sell food. The whole town was falling apart, and no one knew what to do. Then one day, a stranger appeared at the town gates. He wore a coat of many colors, red and yellow and green. In his hand, he carried a long wooden pipe. He walked straight to the mayor's house and knocked on the door. "I hear you have a rat problem," he said with a smile. The mayor looked him up and down. "And who are you?" "They call me the Pied Piper. I can rid your town of every rat." The mayor laughed. "We tried everything. What makes you so special?" The piper held up his wooden pipe. Magic. The townspeople gathered around whispering. Some believed him, some didn't. The mayor crossed his arms. "And what do you want in return?" 1,000 gold coins, said the piper. The mayor hesitated. That was a fortune. But the rats were destroying everything. What choice did he have? "Fine, get rid of the rats and you'll have your gold." The piper smiled. "Then watch carefully." He raised the pipe to his lips and began to play. The music was strange, haunting, like nothing anyone had ever heard. At first, nothing happened. Then someone screamed. From every corner of the town, rats appeared. They crawled out of houses, out of barns, out of sewers. Thousands of rats, all moving toward the sound of the pipe. The piper walked slowly through the streets, still playing. The rats followed him like a dark, living river. He led them through the town square, past the church, toward the river. The townspeople watched in silence, hardly believing their eyes. The piper walked right to the edge of the water. He stepped onto a large stone in the river. The rats, still following the music, jumped into the water behind him. One by one, they plunged into the current and were swept away. The piper played until the last rat disappeared beneath the waves. Then he lowered his pipe. The music stopped. The river flowed quietly. The rats were gone. The townspeople erupted in cheers, dancing, celebrating. "We're free! The rats are gone! It's a miracle!" The piper walked back to the mayor's house, calm and quiet. He knocked on the door. The mayor opened it, smiling. "You've done well, stranger. The town is saved." The piper extended his hand. "Then I'll take my payment, 1,000 gold coins." The mayor's smile faded. He looked at the piper's outstretched hand. 1,000 gold coins is a lot of money. The piper's eyes narrowed. "That was our agreement." The mayor laughed nervously. "Yes, but you barely did anything. You just played a little song. That's not worth 1,000 gold coins." The townspeople, still celebrating, began to gather around. "He's right," someone said. "The rats are already gone. Why pay him?" "We could use that gold to rebuild," said another. The mayor nodded. "I'll give you 50 gold coins. That's more than fair." The piper stood very still. His face showed no emotion. "You made a promise," he said quietly. "And I'm changing it. 50 coins. Take it or leave it." The piper stared at the mayor for a long moment. "Very well," he said softly. "Keep your gold." The mayor smirked, satisfied. "Good. Now leave our town." But the piper didn't leave. He walked to the center of the square. "A promise broken must be paid for," he said to the crowd. The townspeople laughed. "What are you going to do? Bring the rats back?" The piper raised his pipe to his lips once more. Something far worse. And he began to play again. This time, the music was different, lighter, happier, like a lullaby. At first, nothing happened. Then, the children heard it. A little girl stopped playing and turned toward the sound. Then a boy, then another, then another. From every house, from every yard, children began to emerge. Their eyes were distant, dreamy, like they were sleepwalking. They moved toward the piper, unable to resist the music. Parents screamed, "Stop! What are you doing?" They tried to grab their children, but the children walked past them, unseeing. The piper walked slowly out of the square, still playing. Behind him, a line of children followed. 50, 100, more. Parents ran after them, weeping. "Please stop! Take the gold! Take all of it!" But the piper didn't stop. He walked toward the edge of town. The mayor fell to his knees. "I'll pay, I swear. Just give us back our children." The piper never looked back. He just kept playing. The children followed him past the last house, into the forest beyond. The trees grew thick. The path grew dark. Still, the piper walked on, and the children followed. They came to a mountain at the edge of the forest. The piper played a single high note, and the mountain began to open. A doorway appeared in the stone, glowing with soft golden light. The piper walked inside. The children followed, one by one. Then the mountain closed forever, and they were never seen again.